I couldn't possibly work in the house, especially when there used to be a lot of children around, and even when there aren't children, there are vacuum cleaners and people bustling about. No, I always write in this little hut. I always have. It is absolutely quiet up here. It may not be pretty or tidy, and it certainly hasn't been cleaned, and the floor hasn't been swept for 5 years at least. So it's full of everything. The only thing I did remove about 2 years ago, we had a goat that got in, and there was some goat droppings on the floor, and I thought, well, I better get a dustpan and sweep those up, and I did. I've taken a great deal of trouble with the actual chair I sit in, and the place I put my feet, which is tied to the legs of the chair so I don't shove it away when I press my feet against it. Also in the winter I get into a sleeping bag, and that's right up to my chest. Keep the feet warm, the legs warm. And I always use 6 pencils, and they always have to be sharpened before I start. Finally you get settled. You get into a sort of nest and get really comfortable. And then you're away. The pencil doesn't very often touch the paper. It's looking and musing and correcting, and then you do a little writing. And in the end you get something done. But your concentration is fairly intense. You're lost. You're into this world of the story that you happen to be doing. It's terrifically demanding, you know. What do I write? 4.5 hours a day. So a quarter of my waking hours, I am completely immersed in a dotty world of fantasy. And you come out, you know, in a kind